Have you ever seen those adorable and hardworking guide dogs helping the blind and visually impaired lead independent lives? Have you ever wondered what it takes for a pooch to become a guide dog? And how do people in need find a guide dog? According to the National Federation for the Blind, in 2016, there were more than 7,675,000 visually impaired Americans. Thea is an ambassador for Guide Dogs for the Blind.
She is.
Is there any chance that she pulled some strings to get that job? This really did blow my mind. Was all of your services are free of charge?
All of our services are free of charge. Guide Dogs for the Blind has its own breeding colony. We've got the largest breeding colony of labs and golden retrievers anywhere in North America.
The smooth or short-haired dog is preferred because in frosty weather, the long-skinned kind become encumbered with ice on coming out of the water. I'm sorry, if I raised a puppy for a year,
I know.
and it's still practically a baby after a year, right? I mean, it's still very, very much a puppy.
Right.
How do the raisers, do you ever have issues where you've got to send in, people to get the puppies because the raisers have become so attached? I mean, does the raisers, they're just doing so many that they kind of know not to get too attached? I mean, it just seems tricky.
It's very
emotionally.
tricky. It's very tricky because it is extremely emotional.
Yeah.
As you're training, every dog's an individual. There are going to be problems that come up.
Yep.
Every client is an individual. There are going to be issues that come up. And now you're taking two unique individuals, putting them together as a seamless team. That takes a minimum of 3 years to learn how to do.
So we're going to talk a little bit about adoption.
Guide dog has to evaluate the command that they're given and determine whether it's safe to execute that command. And if it's not safe, they have to disobey the command.
Yeah, I loved that concept. You have a term for that. Something disobedience.
Intelligent
disobedience.
So Guide Dogs for the Blind was the first service organization on a worldwide basis to switch from punishment-based training to positive reinforcement training.
We have Kleenex over there. Seriously, Brad, there's some Kleenex, I think, on the... Can you push it a teeny bit out of camera, though? That's the only thing I should... Or either bring it closer or... Thank you, Brad. Perfect.
When you apply to Guide Dogs for the Blind, we come out, we visit you. We want a good understanding of what's the environment in which you live, what's your daily routine like, what are you like?
Oh, we can see Thea.
Can you?
Thea. Thea, say hi. Yeah.
Say hi, sweetie.
There we go.
She's pretty.
Okay, she's gorgeous. You have a self-screening process.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm someone who thinks I might want a guide dog, but again, it's not for everyone.
Right.
What are some things in that self-screening process that help people get a sense for whether a guide dog is that sort of lifestyle really is suited to? I'm really not sure the guide dog lifestyle's for me. 6 a.m. breakfast. That's not going to work for me.
Yeah.
Okay, take